Hi everyone. Welcome to week 6. In week 6 we're going to be reading chapter 11 and 12. We're going to be completing quiz number 4. And quiz setup will be just like you've been used to. I put on a lot of interesting weekly resources. And I want you to look over those resources because I think you'll find them very interesting. And the one with Rick Santelli is very clear to understand, and a lot of students have really liked it. So I'd like you to look over that one. You'll be amazed how markets respond to interest rate changes and fluctuations. We're all concerned about interest rate changes, as you know, but we have to make decisions on interest rates and how it influences our daily decisions. So in chapter 1, you're going to be looking at the relationship between the yield and maturity. The longer the yield, or the longer the maturity, the higher the yield should be, because there's more risk involved in saving that bond or whatever instrument you're looking at. And you'll find that markets will respond when things get riskier in the markets. You'll see yields increase because people might not want to hold those types of investments. So it brings up some interesting points that we look at. So in chapter 11, you're going to be looking at that relationship between the yield and maturity. It's looking at the term structure of interest rates. And when you look at, there's a problem with using the treasury yield curve to determine one yield to which it discounts all future payments. So if you look at, there's a table in your book about yield and maturity and the spot rate and the year, and you'll see as the years increase, yield and maturity will increase. And a lot of firms will be having to deal with these yield and maturities when they go to the markets to find investment opportunities. So I think you'll find that interesting. So for this week, you have quiz number 4. Quiz number 4 is going to be covering those 2 chapters, and the content will only be over that information. So let's go over what you might be seeing in these questions. Market participants have tended to construct yield curves from observations of prices and yields in the treasury market. 2 reasons account for this tendency. What are the 2 reasons? So I'm going to give you one of them to identify. I want you to look at the term convexity. What does that mean? What is it illustrating? The next question, I want you to look at zero coupons. And what is a zero coupon? Now, the next question is looking at market prices, its expectations of future interest rates into rates offered where? It's looking at different maturities, basically. What does an upward sloping yield curve mean? When you see an upward sloping yield curve, what does this mean about maturities? Next question is looking at portfolio return computations. What is a portfolio return computation? What is it evaluating? And what you might understand with that point is it's hard to measure using one type of investment to look at returns. The next questions are looking at the 2 major standards of risk. And what are they? Also wanted to let you know, you might have seen some words connected on the quizzes, and they just did an upgrade. And given that they did an upgrade, it doesn't link them and it doesn't separate them. So I do apologize for that. I don't want you to let you think that I posted them that way, but that's how they've come. And you have to just deal with it if you look at it. I've been trying to get as many of them done. Next looking at is themes of behavioral finance. What does that include? Next question, looking at returns expected by investors logically should be related to what type of risk? And the CAMP can be extended to describe extra market sources of risk referred to as factors so as to create an extended model is called what? So that's the quiz for this week. If you have any questions, let me know, but I look forward to your effort.